of It Is Well. Now the back line, we'll be doing it with cloths. So you'll be making this beautiful back atmosphere picture with the cloths all together. Firstly, just how to hold your cloths. When you get your cloth, you'll see it's usually in a rectangle, and you hold it on the long side. So there's a short side. This is the short side. You want to hold it on the long side. Now when you hold it on the long side, you hold it so that your arms are in a V position in front of you. So this is a V, a lower V and an upper V. You want it right in front of you, diagonal, horizontal. That is the V that you want it. That's the length you want it out as well. So you don't want to hold it right at the ends and choke yourself like this. We don't want that. We want it just in front of you in a nice V, so the sides will be hanging off, and make sure that each side have the same equal amount hanging off. Another thing is we usually put our thumbs in. So you put your thumb, as you hold it together like a pinchy finger, there, you put your thumb in there and your fingers are on top of that. So that is the way we hold our cloth, and we move with it like that. So if you just want to try it out, if you don't have a cloth at home, you can just take any sheet of material. It doesn't matter, the lighter the sheet, the easier it will be. Yeah, you can even use a towel. I won't go for a big bed sheet, that's maybe a bit big, so maybe just make it a bit smaller so that you can comfortably hold it like this. Alright, our first move, you're going to put your mirror, when I face you, you're going to put your left hand on your right hip. And then your other hand's going to come down here on the side. Then you're going to take your right hand, take it over, and then over again. So from one side to the other side. That's it. And our legs are just together, standing still like this. Move a little back. And you see it makes a beautiful picture like that. So the reason why we hold it here is so that your cloth can open up as you do this, all right? So it's going to go, it is well, it is well, with my soul, with my soul. It is well, it is well, with my soul, with my soul. So you end crossing yourself, then you bring it in, it is, right here, just in the middle of your chest. Then you're going to shoot it out in front of you, bring it in again, it is well, and then again up to the ceiling and bring it in again. Okay, now here's a bit of a trick to the shooting up forward and back. You want to take it from your elbow and shoot it out. So your arms are going to be here, shooting it out. The moment you want to scoop it up, because you want it to catch a lot of air, but if you do this with your arm, the cloth is going to be heavy and not shoot up quick enough. So the moment you shoot it out straight in front of you, like that, it's going to make that boom effect. If you do it slowly, it won't do it either. So you have to, from your elbows, go boom, then it shoots out. Exactly the same for the top. You want to shoot it out there. The moment you go up, it's not going to catch enough air, and it's not going to make that wall. So you want a nice wall in front of you and a nice wall at the top. Now this wall won't be perfect every time, that's why the more we practice, the more the wall gets to that picture. Okay, so let's put those two things together. Holding your cloth on the long side, right hand on your hip, left hip, and then we go, left hand, sorry, on your right hip. And then we put our right hand goes first. Wow, it is well with my soul. Look at your cloth as well. Soul. Stop there across. It is well. It is well with. Bring it in again. Then we'll do our next move. Before the chorus starts, you're going to have your hand come up to the side. So your arm's not going to be a straight diagonal. It's going to slightly be soft. And here is now where your palm, so when your thumb is in here, you want to kind of just take your palm underneath the cloth so it covers your hand a little bit. So just taking it underneath it there, and then it holds it nicely into a nice picture. So right at the end of each verse, it says, it is well with my soul. take it up nice and slow. And then you're ready to start the chorus. Right. Let's try that one more time, but follow me from behind. So if I face you, and if I do this hand, it is your right hand. If I turn around and I do this side, it is your right hand. Okay, so we start left hand on right hip, right hand at the top, bottom. End of the chorus, it is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. With my stop on soul. It is shoot forward. Well, it is an up with. That's it. Let's try that quickly on music. It is well with my soul. Last move, and it's technically easy, but it's also a little bit just some brain work. So what you do is you take your right hand over your head, then the left follows and come down. So that's not the full move, that's just, or that is the full move, we're going to only use half, but just get the motion of this. Right hand over, left follows down. And again, right over, left follows down. So there's that moment where everything opens up quite big. So it goes over, open big, and then bring it down. All right? Now, when I say half, this is why. We start, we get to the back. When you get to the back, instead of fully coming down, your left hand has to go, your cloth stays behind, and your arm comes in front of your face. And you end on your shoulder with your hand. So let's take it from there again. You go, arm forward, cloth stays behind, and your right hand just drops as well. So from this position, one more time, and there. If you struggle with this, take a moment, pause the video, and just try this a few times. So your hand has to come in front of your face, but your cloth stays behind, so it's almost like your head goes through your cloth in your arm. Okay? So let's try that to put that together. You go over and through. Once you're there, the right hand drops, and then you look at it, and your arm comes up again for the end. Okay? So it says it is well with, and then soul, you start this movement. Soul, drop everything, and move up. At some parts, you move up with the arm where there's like no music. Other parts, it's on soul. So it just depends which chorus you end it at. So you'll just be able to learn that as you follow along with the song. Okay? So that is the whole chorus. Fairly easy except this last bit. Also, each chorus slightly ends different. So, chorus 1 and chorus 3, there's 3 of them. They're right at the end and right at the beginning. They end with on the shoulder. So here comes on the shoulder, your left hand, and up. Chorus number 2, you actually go all the way over. You go around, both arms come down in front of you, and it goes back on your hip, the left hand, to go up. Because at the end of chorus 2, chorus 3 starts immediately, and that's where you need your hand back on your hip again. Okay, let's try quickly. End of chorus 1. It is well with my soul, shoulder, and up. And then you come down for verse 2. End of chorus 2, go around, soul, all the way down, back on your hip, and come up. Chorus 3, exactly like the beginning, on the shoulder, and up. So I hope that's not too confusing. But you'll see the more you do it and follow along, it makes sense. something I just quickly mentioned at the end of chorus 1, you have to bring your arms down again. So you end here on your shoulder, arm comes up, then you lower down the arm as verse 2 starts, bringing the hand on the shoulder also over your hand back onto your hip. So just showing you from as a mirror. The arm comes down, this hand comes down and goes back to your hip. It automatically opens up the cloth again, so you don't have to worry about taking something out of something. Okay, so from the shoulder position, bring it down, hip, and then you're ready to start the next chorus on It Is Well. One more important thing, please make sure that you do this exactly on the music and the timing. Don't go faster here specifically, so please practice with the songs, with a video to get the timing of it correct. If a big group does it together, it's amazing. We tested it out and it looks amazing. But the moment one person is too fast, the whole thing just looks messy. So we really have to get that timing all at the same time, please. Thank you. Okay, let's try the few choruses. Follow along from the beginning to the end so you can just get the flow of it on the music.
When peace like a river that's ended my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my love thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. It is well with my soul, with my soul. It is well with my soul. And Lord, haste the day when my faith shall be sight, the clouds be rolled back as a scroll, the trump shall resound and the Lord shall descend. Even so, it is well with my soul. It is well with my soul, with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul, with my soul. It is well with my soul. When